So you're looking for a dog trainer in East Hampton. You probably already know it's about a lot more than just sit and stay, right? Let's figure out how to find the perfect one for you and your dog. I mean, that's the dream, isn't it? Enjoying life with your dog here, strolling through the village, a quiet day at the beach in the off-season. Good training is really the key that unlocks all of that, so you can both enjoy it without any stress. Okay, so let's talk about what having a dog here in East Hampton is really like. It's got its own set of joys and, yeah, its own challenges. You know the vibe here. In the summer, the streets are packed. There are people everywhere. Sidewalk cafes are buzzing. Your dog needs to be cool with that. But then you'll want to go for a hike in a quiet nature preserve. They need a totally different skill set for that. It's this back and forth, this unique rhythm that makes training so useful. All right, since we know what the local scene is like, we can get specific about goals. This is a step people sometimes skip, but it's essential. Before you even search for a trainer, you gotta know what you're actually trying to achieve. So take a second and really think about this. What are your biggest priorities? Is it a brand new puppy who needs to learn, well, everything? Or maybe you have an older dog with a specific habit you'd like to work on? Yeah, most training goals fall into one of these categories. You've got your basic obedience, sit, stay, all that good stuff. Then there's puppy training, which is its own whole world. A lot of people are looking for help with specific behavior issues, like reactivity or separation anxiety. And of course, leash manners, a huge one for those village walks. Figuring out which bucket you fall into really helps narrow the search. Okay, you've got your goals in mind. Now for the big part, finding the right person to help you. And trust me, a little bit of homework here goes a long, long way. So the term you're going to hear a lot, and the one you should absolutely look for, is positive reinforcement. All it really means is that you're rewarding the behavior you want to see. It's not about punishment, it's about making learning fun and building a really solid bond of trust with your dog. It just works. And this is a really important distinction. With reward-based methods, you're building your dog up. You're creating a partner who wants to work with you. The other side of the coin, using intimidation or force, well, it can seem like a quick fix, but it often creates bigger problems down the road, like fear or even aggression, and nobody wants that. Now, you're going to see a bunch of letters after trainers' names. I know, it looks like alphabet soup, but these are actually really helpful. They're certifications. They mean the trainer has passed exams and is committed to continuing their education. Think of it like this. A CPDT KA is great for general manners, but if you're dealing with something more serious, a specialist with a CBCC KA might be what you need. It's a quick way to see who's serious about their profession. So let's say you found a few trainers who seem great on paper. They use positive reinforcement, they've got the credentials. Now it's time to actually talk to them and see if it's the right match. And of course, we have to talk about cost. It's a real consideration. This table gives you a general idea of what to expect in the East Hampton area. As you can see, group classes are a very accessible option, while something like a board and train is a much bigger investment. It just helps to have these numbers in mind so you can find what works for your budget. Okay, so when you have that first conversation, here's your cheat sheet. You really want to dig in, ask them to explain their methods. How will they tailor a plan for your dog specifically? Get all the details on costs, no surprises later. And what happens after the sessions are over? It's an interview and you're the one hiring. And here's a great tip. A lot of trainers will offer a free consultation. Definitely take them up on this. It is the best way to see if you click. You can see how they are with your dog, and you can get a feel for their style before you commit to anything. All right, you've picked your trainer. You've had a few lessons. Now for the real work. The success of any training program really happens between the lessons, when you're out practicing in the real world. And we're lucky to have some great spots to do that around here. You know, you can start somewhere quiet like the Northwest Woods to work on skills like recall without a ton of distractions. Then, when you're feeling more confident, you can head over to Herrick Park to practice walking nicely on a leash when there's more going on. It's all about building up gradually. Just a quick but important reminder as you're out and about practicing, always keep the local rules in mind. Dogs have to be leashed in public places, and remember the beach rules change with the seasons. It just keeps things safe and pleasant for everyone. You know, when you think about it, all this work, it's really an investment. It's an investment in having a wonderful, stress-free life with your dog. It means you can take them more places, do more things, and just enjoy this amazing community together. So, what's the first thing you want to work on for that next village walk? Whatever you choose, best of luck on your journey. Having a well-trained dog truly makes everything better. At home, on your walks, and everywhere your adventures in East Hampton take you.